My name is Christy Kenneally, and I am standing as an independent candidate for the Seanad elections on the NUI panel. One of the issues I am passionate about is suicide prevention and postvention. The statistics are 500 people take their own lives in Ireland every year. That is more than one a day, and it is a catastrophic statistic. And it doesn't include those who attempt suicide. This silent scream, I believe, must be heard. Because who are the people behind the statistic? They are our fathers and our mothers, our aunties or uncles, our brothers and sisters, our friends, the people we play games with in the club. They are our grandparents, and yes, they are our children. Anyone who has been affected by suicide will know the terrible pain that can be endured by so many people afterwards. For 30 years or more now, I have been working in suicide prevention and postvention with groups, statutory, voluntary, community groups all over Ireland. I've also written about suicide prevention, and I've written a book of positive psychology, a self-help book called Say Yes to Life. What have I learned from those experiences? I've learned that we can build positive mental health. I've learned that we can teach and foster resilience, that muscle of adaptability in human beings. There are important things I've learned, like simply reacting to a crisis is keeping the ambulance at the foot of the cliff. We need to respond much earlier in terms of suicide prevention. We need positive mental health education programs in our schools and colleges. We need access to services that is 24/7. When a crisis comes, the response has to be now. We need access to the talking therapies and to counselling, so that a difficulty doesn't escalate into a crisis. And we need advocates, people who will accompany the person to the appropriate services and then be with them afterwards as they make their way back into the community again. And above all, we need to remember that people who have a mental health difficulty are people. And as people, they have the right to make decisions about their own treatment. And that right has to be a given in all of their dealings with the services. If you elect me to Seanad, I will campaign for positive mental health programs in our schools and colleges. I will support the implementation of the national strategy to reduce suicide. And I will continue to support the wonderful agencies I have been associated with in suicide prevention and postvention. If, like me, you believe that one death by suicide is one too many, then please vote for me, and I will champion suicide prevention and postvention in Seanad. Thank you.